Okay, guys, let's just get shooting. Come on. Let me see some kills here in the feed. Alright guys, welcome back to Tales from the Age of Men, episode 3 here in the Noldor campaign. We got out barely last time, so now it's time to get ourselves back to Rivendell here and get some more troops. We have a couple of upgrades here, but they have not been fully equipped. So we have a couple of upgrades. I still don't think I'm gonna go for these horseback archers. I will go for the March Wardens here, and maybe at some point we will go horseback archers. But yeah, we got ourselves out here barely, so let's just level up, get ourselves the two-handed skills. Now that is up, and we had some stewardship, companion wages, troop wages while in an army. I will take that one, and maybe we have money for a companion at some point, but I will get back when we are at Rivendell. Alright, we're back here now in Rivendell. A lot of caravans has followed us, however, I'm not able to do a lot about that, as we have such a large movement penalty due to being overburdened. But being overburdened is not necessarily bad, as that means we will be able to sell a lot of loot up here. I guess this can take a couple of minutes for me to get all the way up here, so I guess we'll just keep on talking. But I can just use the time to say thank you guys for watching. Again, it has been overwhelming to see how much people have been watching my videos. So yeah, I was just reading the text here, so thank you guys. And if you want to help me, please keep up watching. Commenting helps me a lot, getting more interactions from the videos, and liking, of course. So if you want to help me, please do so. That helps me a lot. Thank you. But let's just get to recruiting here, and we will get some more archers. What a show they put on before, so might as well. And let's see here. Now we are almost done. Okay, there we go. And we don't have any mercenaries, so let's just see here. We have some axes we can sell. That was 18,000. A lot of armor. That's 60,000. So yeah, we're getting up there. Let's just get a better harness. And there we go. We could actually have killed the cow. Let's sell the flax. And this should all be food. 60,000 here. I guess we will call our friend Elrond right now. And you know what time it is? It is time to marry, of course. We will be heading into the nobility of Rivendell with our marriage of Arwen, hopefully. And there we go. Skrillin and Arwen has been married. There we go. So yeah, she's at Thalion, so let's just recall her. Let's see, look at all of these insane stats. That is why we get her with us. So thank you for that, Elrond. And as said, we can, of course, we got a lot of charm for that. Let's get this one. We can, of course, use her as quartermaster. However, I would like to get that myself, or still be that. that's a kind of easy way to get more troops right now. But I guess we'll do all right. Let's see, has she joined us yet? No. But she is on her way. We have a couple of skill points here. We have maxed out in a lot of things here. Guess we will take some athletics. And I guess 1-2 vigor here. Good thing about athletics is that we can get some vigor from it. Over, where's that? That should be somewhere here, right? Control, no, maybe. That might just be smithing then. All right, that's how it is. I'll just be going down to Dunland and start fighting again. So yeah, a short break for me, but you will of course not feel this. All right, but you might have noticed that Arwen has joined us. She's only 200 in scouting, so she doesn't actually give us speed bonus on the map. However, you could make her our quartermaster and get party size plus 70. That's actually a lot. That could be something that I wanted to do, but for now I'm just doing this. Okay, so yeah, Lauren and Mirkwood standing together against Dol Guldur. There is a enemy down here. She is fleeing. Given it is a woman, of course. A lot of these deserters. Is there any chance we're going to get her? Not a chance. I guess we will just raid the villages. 33, that's not a lot. On my command. But I guess I will do this now. Arwen is mounted, but she has a lot of influence. Let's just move up. And yeah, let's make the bow sing here, as we say. Bam. Let's see if we can't get some experience here. If we can get them to 10, they are easy targets. And there is, wow, okay, I'm getting completely wrecked there. So now I'll have to watch out for enemies attacking us. But look at that, good loot. I'm not sure I want to really be plundering here. But guess that's what's happening. We're getting a lot of pigs. At least a mule that can carry our loot. That's a lot of deserters. And look at that. That might be our chance to attack this one. No. Yeah, here we go. What? You know we're at war. I'm wondering if he was actually a mercenary. Wow, okay, I got wrecked there. Let's see here. At least the enemy is getting wrecked as well. They're just skirmishing and going back. That's such a move. Okay, easy win. Let's just release her. Western mercenary. Interesting. Look at that. I just got Andril here. Well, it was a dull anvil though. One might think we had that lying in Rivendell, if you get that one. Dude, they do. Okay, here's a lot of enemies. How are we doing here in the clans? We're doing all right. I don't think we can win a fight against all of those up there, but we might get some influence from these battles.
On my command!
I can't see anything. Hopefully my guys can.
Move!
Just move down here and join the rest of us. Where is the enemy? Okay, they're coming from over here. I'm missing my better time mod, so I could speed up the game here, but that's just how it is. Not saying I'm not enjoying this, but I did play with some, what do we call it, quality of life mods. But yeah. However, they have made a good job of updating the mod here, so I can't really know them that much. And yeah, yet another arrow to the face here. I guess we are going to get some better armor at some point, but I just prioritize getting Arwen. The question is just, should I prioritize getting Arwen as our quartermaster? Can we buy stuff here? We can actually do that. We can take this one. And we have a standard. I was thinking of buying mules. Do they have like a horse? Yeah, we can actually buy horses from down here. This guy's just following us. That's kind of annoying. I feel like that means we are getting chased, but let's just get these horses so we can move a bit faster. Look at this. There is some enemies over here. Theoden is
Tell me your name.
Attacking there. Well, we will fight you to the last drop of blood.
Under my orders.
Let's just zoom out here. And seems like we can actually stand on top of a hill here. Some horses are coming, not a lot though. They will go down quickly. Maybe I will just see if I can't help them. Well, that didn't go as well as planned. But let's at least see if we can't bait out. Bait them to aggro. Yeah, that is what usually happens, isn't it? Well, but we can just let this happen. It should be no problem for these elven troops to take out the enemy. Just let him go. Get some. Oh, look at that. And what I was about to say, just get some. I can't remember. Get some charm, of course. Getting some charm out of that. We actually have, or Rohan have taken a town down here where we can trade. So let's just do that right away. It has 60,000. Let's just get rid of this. Wow, 10,000 that worth. So I guess it might be too much for them. Look at this. Okay, 70k. We can spend some money on some horses. Let's buy those. Here we go. Now they have 700. That was not a lot. I want to just get rid of all of that. We don't want to be hurting. And then we can take out this guy. Okay, I have to send in my troops. I guess it will be alright. I will take a lot of losses here. Are we actually losing this? I guess we are barely winning. Or what? Yeah, barely winning. Look at that. Again, that's why you should never get in a fight where you're not actually present yourself. Not that I'm really getting a lot of kills, but this is what is going to happen. Alright, let's just get rid of some of all this cheap loot. That can take some time here. Okay, they don't have a lot of money here. Maybe we should get these just for protection. And then we can move towards Rivendell again. Can take this one. Now I am a bit afraid of running into an enemy. Not those, but an actual factional enemy here. Alright. So the elves are actually attacking Aman here. We'll be going back to Rivendell and gather up our losses. Setting the Rivendell the troops from what's its face from Rohan free, of course. And I guess it's time for some armor. And here comes Elrond. We're moving quite fast, so but I will see you back in Rivendell. Alright, back here in Elrond's house. We have some loot that we can sell here. We are making them quite low on money. Pottery is quite expensive. So here we go. There is an arena fight we can take. Maybe it's time that we win. However, these one-on-ones versus these elves are quite nasty. But now it's 2 teams. I got luck there. Maybe I can help this guy take out Arwen. Did get some damage in, however, she is tough. That was not even Arwen, just looked like her. Okay, 1 and 2 here. That guy can just block everything I got with that shit. Okay. Wow, that's a quick block he got there. Ah, get out of here. Okay. So let's just look at the party here. Go away, Edris, and let's get some Rivendell recruits here. I am considering getting these noble troops. They look insane. I just love archers. I just can't stop loving archers. It's going to be those for now, but if anybody is sitting out there and thinking, what is he doing, then don't feel like I don't get you. I know that it is pathological the way I feel about these armor, these archers. I'm just looking through the loot here. Might want to get a helmet, Noldor boots. They are definitely better than ours. And a cape. Glorfindel's pauldrons are not really that much better. Oh, I do like pauldrons more than I like having a cape right now. Look at that, now it gets expensive. This one looks amazing also, but look at how much we have to pay for this right now. Let's get these. Where is a gold armor? 140,000. That's too much for now. But we have stacked up a little bit on armor. This gives 10. Is 10 armor really worth 10,000? Guess it will have to be. Good, so we have upgraded just a little bit, I know. But it was not a lot, but a little bit. And let's see, how is our bow? We have a starting bow. And we have these that are actually quite good. However, you can get this one with a lot of speed at 130,000. We'll pay this for now and move on. Let's see here. Swing speed, I like that. Alright, I think the situation requires this to happen. And then we might go for these for the rest of the... Oh, look at that, that's also quite expensive. But I guess it will also give us some movement speed on the map. So let's do that. Now we can move down here. And look at that, we still get a lot from our influence, but I'll just be writing down there. And if you were ever thinking whether does he get his levels from, I am actually doing this while traveling, but I think it's a bit tedious for you to see me slaughter all of these criminals solo here, so I'm usually just doing it while you're not watching. But while we are here, let's just do it and get the experience here. Then this will be first and last time this episode that we do a criminal slaughtering run here. Bam, right in the R's. Good. So I actually killed 15 here. I am getting better with my bow, both me and my character here. So let's move on, and I'll see you guys in Dunland. Alright, look at this. So Dunland is just getting consumed here by the what should we call them, the allies or the good folk. But we can see here if we can't go down and rescue how do you say that? Dunhath? Well, now it's not under siege anymore. So let's move on. Looks like it's actually just almost done with the Dunlandian culture here. They have this one and this one left, not a lot. No large cities. Okay, they do actually have this one maybe, but not a lot. I guess it's time for us to maybe go and fight some Uruk-hai. See how we can do that. I do remember they had a lot of armor the last time I played this, and the Wook Riders are just nasty. So I am a bit afraid of this, but let's see how it goes here. We can start out small here.
Hold right there.
We didn't get to start out small here. Right into Uruk-hai party. Does look like we have the upper hand, but you never know. I am afraid of those Wook Riders. Look at how many of those there is. But then we will have to send out our cav as well. They are just glass cannons, really. But glass cannons can do a lot of damage.
Stand infantry! Attack!
Oh, no.
Loose formation!
Stand apart, that's what we want. Does seem to be a little harder for us to kill these guys than it was to kill the Dunlandians. That is at least confirmed. However, we're doing all right for now. Ah, damn. See if we can't get a little bit out of our cav here. And bait a couple of these Uruk-hai. Into trying to attack us instead of our guys. Looks like we're doing all right here. The elves has definitely gained a buff since the last time I played with them. Oh, good victory, and we're actually getting good amount of renown here. So let's just let him go. And let's see what we get here. Yeah, so look at that. Look at that. So much worth in loot here. And so one was attacking over here, so we might just go right over here and helping that guy. He is getting wrecked.
Hear me!
So let's just fight alongside our human friends here. They have 12 men. I guess the fighting power was the double, so I guess some of these counts as 2, which I think is pretty accurate given how good they are. Let's see here. Oh my god, we got completely stopped. But what a swing we got afterwards, and we gained 2 skill points from that hit. Getting a couple of points here to two-handed is nice to see. Okay. The Uruk-hai got me good there. I was the only casualty. But we got a little bit of goodwill from the horse lords. And I guess we could go to Helm's Deep and sell some of these, some of this loot. Look at that. They don't have a lot of money here in Helm's Deep. I guess I'll have to, yeah, look at that. Already at minus. Excuse me. Let's go to Grimslade and to Edders afterwards and sell some loot. They are paying me a lot here, the Rohan nobles, for fighting alongside them. Look at that. They don't have a lot of money to pay me. Look at that. That is worth a lot, these armors. So soon-ish we might have enough money to actually, look at that, 74,000. But as said, yeah, what I was about to say, soon we might be able to buy some good elven armor, and hopefully that will help me to stay alive just a bit. Maybe getting a better bow also. Look at that, we got some perk points here. I'll take this one. Governor never gets me anything, as I can't be a governor. Damage with bows to mounts, aiming duration. That's not good, any of them. Charge damage taking, bonus from speed on foot. I like that. Now these raiders are not worth a lot. Okay. But we can definitely take out the caravan if we were fast enough, which we apparently aren't. Okay. Now we are. Let's just do that. Get some goodwill here. Good Edders must be somewhat rich. A little bit. We can just get rid of this. Crossbows also. Let's sort them by value and get rid of the least valuable stuff first. Like that. Here's some misc. Okay, we actually got some walks. There's 2 kind of walks, apparently. Well, let's get rid of the saddles here. Do we have? Yeah, we do have some loot here. We'll also, I guess rest is just food. That's good. We're getting a lot of party morale from food, that which would have given us some stewardship. However, we are not the quartermaster right now. So now 200k, and we do have 74k worth of cauldrons in our bag. So we could go ahead and see if we can't fight some more Uruk-hai, getting some loot. Dunlandian raiders. I'm not going to send the troops, however. Well, I am kind of, because I am going to send us forward.
Attack!
Okay, looks like it's a battle scene here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is insane. What a good job. with the Tower of Eisenard there. I actually don't know what the tower is called. Wow, I'm getting wrecked by the amount of arrows shot at me. Well, I took my time to enjoy the Tower of Isengard. Isn't it Orthanc? I think it's Orthanc, something like that. Let's take all of this up, do that. Am I right? Orthanc? Yeah. Did manage to take it actually in my Dwarven playthrough, so if you haven't seen that, please do go ahead and give it a watch. I think that was a good playthrough as well. Okay, we are getting grouped up upon here by these two. Let's see what we can do here. We should actually have some upgrades. Don't know why I haven't been looking for that, but let's stand here.
Stand apart, footmen! Stand apart!
Stand apart and start. We can actually move a little bit more backwards. I would like that. They have a couple of wolves, but they do have almost the same amount of soldiers as we have, so some of them do count as more than one, that's for sure. Here comes the enemy. Could also have just been standing up here. A little bit low on health here, but let's see if we can't just get a couple of kills, at least if they don't want to turn towards me. I'm getting afraid of these. I believe I hit that wolf's head. Apparently not. That's why I'm afraid of the wolves, because of that. When they jump around like that, that is just... alright. Guess that was expected. But I'm a little bit afraid of my cab just going like that. They are getting close to our guys here, but luckily they are good with their melee weapons as well. Doesn't look like we are losing any troops. No, just me as always. But let's let him go. And also this guy got a little bit of leadership. Look at that. Let's get all of that. One could say I could get a spear and level that up. Got a lot of relationship with Allen. Let's level these up as well. So question is, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? I am of course waiting for us to get on tier 4 so we can create our kingdom. It has actually been quite fast. So very fond of that. We are moving up in the world here. And our economy looks good. Look at that, there's a lot of these. Let's take this fight. That would give us a lot of influence, I guess. However, I am a bit afraid. But they are just glass cannons, these as well. Okay, now we have 55 of these archers and still some insane cav here, but the enemy cav is coming right towards us. But let's see if these 55 Noldor wardens here can't do some damage towards the searchers from Rohan. Here they come. Let me hear the bow sing. I would like to see more kills, like right now. Let's send the riders, even though they are quite expensive. And if I can get some of these guys aggro, that would be good. I went down. That's not the end of the world. Did lose a noble. That's a bit annoying. But that's how it is. Let's see, we are doing all right. However, losing a couple of troops here, more than I would like. But I should have known that we are going to lose some men here against 160 cav. All right, 10, mostly nobles, which is the most expensive here, but all right, that's not really what matters. Economy is not really a problem for us. So yeah, the most important thing is that we're getting some renown. Why can't I remember that? All right, but I will just do this on my own and I'll be right back with you. All right, if you want to see the battle here, I killed 21 and got some experience here, so that's good. We actually got over 1 to renown here, so that's not bad given the what should we call it, difficulty of the battle, which was not present at all. Good, but I am on my way to Rivendell here, so I will just be pausing again and I will see you guys up there. Coming up here in Rivendell, let's see what we can get for this loot. Not even sure Rivendell can afford our loot. No, but we will get what was that? 60,000? But now we're going shopping. Now we're talking. This gives no leg armor, however 52 armor. Okay, so yeah, that was because the other one gave a little bit to legs. So this one is actually better than those. Rivendell chest armor, that's the same, almost. This gives more arm. This one is better again. Body armor 70, that's in body armor 80. 80 body armor, 50 leg armor, 45 arm armor. Well, that's what we are going with. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here. Now we can just... Oh, let's just do this. I'm sorry for that. We were down here 80. That's what we are going for. Is this... I guess this one. We're going with this one. And golden greaves. Are we really going with those? That's a lot. Is it too much going for a Lord circlet? Right now, we are not really a Lord. Let's get rid of this. I will pay 41,400. golden greaves here. Let's... Are we seriously going with those? Let's finish up this set then. And get a Noldor. Where's the bow? Is it just gone? Apparently it is. Well, that's a bit annoying. I would love to get a better bow. Well, guess it's hard to complain, isn't it, when we are doing so well? Let's see, we have this sword that is also quite pricey. Turin's sword, a spear, that's Eisenard spear, Rivendell spear black. Okay. This one looks more like a dagger. Golden flower broadsword. This is just a two-handed Noldor sword. How does this look? Can't I see it? Is it two-handed? No, it's a one-handed sword. Okay, well, guess this is what we are going for. And we lost a couple of these. You might see that I have decreased a bit in my capacity on troops. That is because I have taken the ownership, the quartermaster role for myself again, just to level up my stewardship. All right, should we just take the arena here? Is it time for a win? I certainly hope so. But let's do the betting here. Okay, it was not time for a win. Maybe we don't know yet. Our team could still move on. Which team were we? Were we yellow? I have no clue. I guess we were yellow. Or green? Good question. Definitely not yellow. I guess we were green. So we have 3 guys here. Can I just do that? Yeah. And we did actually move on. Not that it had anything to do with me. This is a dwarf right here. And okay, this guy is coming for our archer. I guess he won't get anything out of that. And is that Arwen who's just fast as? Oh my god. Okay, my guy actually also died, but the enemy died right before I did. That was great. I'll be on the same side as Arwen. She is seriously broken. Looks like she is going for my guy here, so I can't backstab her. Look, she's nasty. This guy is nasty too. Hopefully he can actually win against this guy. I'm not sure. Okay, final here. How is this gonna go against these guys? We're getting a scout flag, increased troops movement. That's actually not bad. All right. But this requires a bit of concentration, I guess. Especially with my one-handed skill. That is actually horrible. And especially given that these guys one-shot. Wow, we killed him with a kick. We actually killed him with a kick. Let's move on here. Got some one-handed wing axes and maces. We are pretty much only playing with swords. But let's get this scout's flag, troop movement speed, and like that. All right. So where are we going now? Are we just going for down at Eisenard here? Could also help our elven friends down here. I would love to take Dol Guldur. I have not seen that custom map yet. Orthanc is amazing if you think about the prosperity of it. It was actually 50,000 last time, so but 10,000 is great. How much is okay, so Rivendell here is 5, so you can see it's actually pretty good. And what about Merkwood Thranduil Souls? With that, so it's definitely kind of the best what should we call it? The best capital. I guess it's because it has all of these small towns again around it. Just produces a lot of prosperity. Okay. Could take a castle, however I don't see what that would do us of any good. But let's just move, and I will just go towards Isengard here. And I'll see you guys down there. Alright, I am down here in the danger zone of the middle of Isengard. But this guy is moving faster than we are. A lot of okay, we are actually getting attacked now. Let's do that. Here in the middle of the forest. Let's just go all the way up here. And we have only one of those. So most of our troops are definitely upgraded here. And look at how we look. This is amazing. Let's just stand over here, control the fight. Get ready to kill here against all of these Uruk-hai wanting to rip our hearts out with a spoon. Okay guys, let's just get shooting. Come on. Let me see some kills here in the feet. Get us some kills. Not even looking, but look at that. Wanted to get a scene here from the Fellowship, right? All of the elves just shooting at the enemy. It seems like their big ass shields are a bit problematic for us. See if I can't get some aggro here on the enemy. Will they reach us? Okay, we're actually breaking these guys' shields. What a block from Australian here. We can go back down here to the enemies. Archers, crossbowmen. Oh, I pressed jump. That was not intentional. Alright, what a fight. Lost 5 guys, killed a lot. that was good, I guess. Getting some medical skill here. And look at that. Lot of loot that's worth thousands of dinars. And we should get some upgrades here. Look at that. Thank you. 60 or 6,800 for upgrading. That is a lot. But that kind of tells us the quality we're getting here. I guess we're moving a bit towards Gondor here, that has already lost Minas Tirith, which they kind of do very fast. Apparently not that prosperous, but that is because it has changed hands. Not a lot of Dunlandian raiders. Okay, we might as well just take this free loot. Although it was Gondorian, that guy. But yeah, won't change anything. Just give me the goods. Nobody asked him to fight me. He could just have given me the loot. No casualties. I was thinking, are they running away? Because all their loot is right here. But apparently they are not running away. They were running towards their loot. This guy looked like a Gondorian or a mix between a Gondorian and a Rohan. The mule just got an arrow in its arse. Alright. Look at that. Good braces here from Gondor as well. Thank you. Let's see, what did we get? 200 skill level here. And knocking enemy down with a heavy hit. Recruitment cost of infantry, that's going to be good. Let's just get that. Let's see what Mordor has in store for us over here. But I guess we are getting to the end of the episode here, so that is going to be next time that we are going to see what is in store for us. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys the next time.